The following is a production of the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network. It's now time for Ottumwa Baseball. Heard right here on your news and information leader, 1240 AM and 102.7 FM, KBIZ. Now, let's get you to the field with the voice of the Ottumwa Bulldogs, Jason Van Arkel.
Ottumwa High Baseball is on the air. Good afternoon, everybody. From Ames this afternoon, Jason Van Arkel reporting. Annie Argo is our on-site video producer as we get ready for this afternoon doubleheader in the Iowa Alliance Conference between your Ottumwa Bulldogs and the Little Cyclones of Ames High School. Ottumwa comes in at 2-2. Began the year with a loss to Indianola, lost game one of a doubleheader against Southeast Polk, won game two of that doubleheader, and then won on Monday at Oskaloosa. That Monday night trip to Oskaloosa was on its way to being a very frustrating night until a timely hit and sloppy Oski fielding turned the game around. The positives coming out of Monday include sophomore third baseman Matt Mitchell, who had 3 hits and is now 4 for 9 on the season, catcher Dalton Dowd, who continues to produce at the top of the lineup, and Carter Thompson, who turned in a solid performance in his first pitching outing of the season. Now the concerns. Outside of Dowd and Mitchell, no one else is hitting better than 222, and 5 starters are hitting below 200. OHS also only has 3 extra base hits through 4 games. On the mound, the pitching situation's still a puzzle this week, as Carter Thompson should be able to come back and pitch Friday in the first game of the 2 in the Waterloo tournament, but that game 2 starter, whether it's a championship game or the third place game, that game 2 starter is still very much TBA. 2 good arms on the mound tonight for Ottumwa. In this doubleheader, we get Tucker Long in game 1, Jabin Rominger in game 2. Tomorrow against Hoover, the Bulldogs will throw Tanner Shark and Jared Mitchell. That Friday trip to Waterloo, that will be interesting, but we'll find out what happens when we get there. As for Ames, they are 2-8. Their head coach, Nick Steenhagen, is in his 4th season in Ames. And the Little Cyclones have played 5 doubleheaders this year with all but one of the opponents either ranked or receiving votes. They were competitive in a split with Waukee to open the season. They got blown out twice by Southeast Polk. They then stole a game in a split with number 3 Johnston. This week, though, their pitching has been non-competitive, suffering 4 blowout losses at the hands of number 7 Cedar Rapids, Kennedy, as well as Urbandale. The player to watch for Ames is junior Carter Geffrey, who's hitting .500 with 7 RBI at the plate, and he allowed just 2 earned runs over 6 innings on Friday in the win over Johnston. He'll pitch game 2 tonight against Ottumwa. Outside of Geffrey, the offense has been pedestrian, hitting just .246 as a team. The rest of the Ames pitching staff, admittedly against tough competition, has been pretty bad with a team ERA of 8.72. From the Little Cyclones' point of view, they're hoping Ottumwa will be a breather after their early season gauntlet. Tonight is also the last Ames baseball action for a bit, as they'll be off until they face Des Moines North next Wednesday. Still plenty to come on the Bulldog pregame show. When we come back, we'll talk about the last time the Bulldogs played Ames. That comes your way after this 2-minute timeout on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
All roads lead to the new home of the realtors you've come to trust in our community, Bridge City Realty. Whether you're buying or selling property, contact our qualified staff of experienced professional salespeople at our offices, now located next door to Walgreens. We're right in the heart of Ottumwa at 301 West 4th, so stop by or call our new office line at 684-1234. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate agency.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent: our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
Wondering what to have for lunch or supper? Stop in and see Mike and his team at Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse. Whether you want amazing Greek food, pasta, salads, sandwiches, fish, chicken, steak, or the best pizza in town, they have what you want. They are always open for carryout, and their full menu is available at mikespizzasteakhouse.com. Thank you, Southern Iowa, for making Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse your favorite restaurant and your favorite pizza place. Proud to support the Ottumwa Bulldogs.
Opa!
Birthdays, ladies' night out, bachelor or bachelorette party, sports team, no matter what your special event or sport, at Graphics Masters, we can make you stand out. We offer custom apparel, t-shirts, sweatshirts, koozies, and more. We even make custom signage for your event. It's all here under one roof. We even offer auto detailing as well. Like Graphics Masters on Facebook to see some of our quality work, or stop into the shop located on Albee Road across from the BP. Graphics Masters, we print your words.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High baseball on a Wednesday night on KBIZ and on the live video stream. Bulldogs on the road at Ames. The last time these two teams met was 3 years ago, just about, June 23rd of 2020 here in Ames. And it was our first trip to the new Ames ball field. They just built this a few years ago. And they played one varsity game that went deep into the night. Ottumwa nearly went home with a 1-0 victory. Ames tied it up in the bottom of the 7th, and it stayed that way until Ames played it a run in the bottom of the 10th to win it 2-1. The Bulldogs left frustrated, not just because they wasted an excellent start that night by Colton McKinnon, but also because Ames scored both runs without getting an RBI. Ottumwa essentially gifted them those runs. Ottumwa leads this series 8-3 going back to the 2011 season, and the two squads should be meeting annually now that they sit in opposite divisions of the Iowa Alliance Conference. All right, they're about to do the starting lineups here in Ames, so why don't we do that? Let's bring up the cute little graphic we've got this year, Annie, and time now for tonight's starting lineups. First, for the visiting Ottumwa Bulldogs, leading off and catching, Dalton Dowd. Batting second, the right fielder, Tanner Shark. Carter Thompson at shortstop will bat third, and Jared Mitchell at first baseman bats cleanup. Tucker Long will pitch and bat fifth. Braylon Griffiths in left field batting sixth. Matt Mitchell plays third base, Mitchell batting seventh. Jabin Rominger in center field batting eighth. And batting ninth is the second baseman, Kason Palm. As for the Little Cyclones, leading off and catching, Aiden Nye. Batting second, the designated hitter, Carter Geffrey. Austin Gabrielson, the shortstop, bats third. And Josh Model in left field hitting fourth. Braden Bielner is the pitcher in game one, Bielner batting fifth. Easton Middlestat, the second baseman, hits sixth. Bodie Hatfield, the first baseman, batting seventh. Karsten Hansen in right field batting eighth. Batting ninth is the center fielder, Logan Bierke. And in the field but not in the batting order is the third baseman, Charles Tucker. Ottumwa will wear the gunmetal gray road jerseys tonight. Red lettering trimmed in white, Ottumwa across the front. Red numbers trimmed in white front and back. Red and white trim on the sleeves of those jerseys. White pants for Ottumwa with the red trim and the red caps. Ames wearing pretty much the all-white here in game one. Looks like those are button-down white jerseys with black trim, orange lettering Ames across the front trimmed in black. Orange numbers front and back for the Little Cyclones. White pants with black trim, white caps with a black brim, and the Ames logo. We've got dimensions on at least some parts of the outfield diamond. 315 feet down the left field line, 315 feet down the right field line. I'm trying to see the center field fence, but the Ottumwa players standing getting ready for the national anthem are actually in my way. Let's see if I can move a bit and find it. Can't quite see it from here, but we'll either figure it out or it's not there, one of the two.
Number 2, the pitcher, Braden Bielner.
The home lineup being introduced to the fans who are here for game one. A light crowd right now, but many fans still arriving, of course. Hard to get to a ball game that starts at 5, and sometimes you don't get off work until 5.
Number 6.
And actually looks like we're not going to have a national anthem before game one. Ottumwa's headed back to the dugout. Ames is already warming up, so we are about ready to begin this ball game. Andy, let's take a quick 30-second timeout to catch our breath and get ready for the opening pitch of the ball game. That comes your way after this on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High Baseball, 1240 AM, 102.7 FM, KBIZ, live video stream on the Ottumwa Radio Group Facebook page. Good afternoon once again, everybody. Jason Van Arkel with you from Ames this afternoon as your Bulldog baseball team gets ready for a doubleheader with the Little Cyclones. Pitcher on the mound in game one for Ames, Braden Bielner. He is a senior. He's making his third appearance, his second start. He's 0-1 with a 7.64 ERA. 7 1/3 innings pitched, 11 hits allowed. Opponents hitting .324 against him. 11 runs, 8 earned, 1 walk, 3 hit batters, 8 strikeouts. Dalton Dowd, Tanner Shark, Carter Thompson leading off for Ottumwa. Dowd hitting .333 with a triple and 3 runs batted in. First pitch of game one is swung on and grounded through the right side for a leadoff single. Our first pitch at 5:02, and Dowd, who likes to jump on that first pitch sometimes, singles to right. He'll be replaced by Luke Gravy as a courtesy runner. And Gravy's at first for Tanner Shark. Shark trying to get on track. He's just 1 for 9, 111 batting average. He has driven in 3 runs, a couple of sacrifices. He's drawn 3 walks. Bielner, the right-hander on the mound. We'll set that Ames defense in a moment for you. Gravy gets his lead. Bielner's pitch, swing and a miss, strike one. Warm, sunny afternoon here in central Iowa. Beautiful day for a ball game. Check those weather conditions in a moment, too. 84 degrees under partly sunny skies. Shark shows bunt, pulls the bat back, pitches high. And the count even at a ball and a strike. Very little wind to speak of right now. They say a southeast wind at 11 miles an hour, so we feel a breeze, and it looks like it'd be blowing out to right by looking at the flag, but not a lot of effect on the ball game. Shark shows bunt again, pitches high again. And the count is 2-1 to Tanner. Runner at first, nobody out for Ottumwa here in the top of the first inning. Good to have you with us for Bulldog baseball. Righty to lefty. Bunted back towards the mound. Bielner will have to field it. His throw to first is in time for out number 1. Sacrifice, score at 1-3.
Bielner with the putout.
Gravy down to second, and the batter is Carter Thompson, who was a winning pitcher Monday at Oskaloosa. Thompson playing shortstop today. He's hitting .154, 2 for 13, does have a couple of runs batted in. Right-handed batting senior digs in. First pitch. Fly ball, pop-up really shallow right near the edge of the outfield grass. The second baseman, Easton Middlestat, makes the catch. And there's 2 down. And it's up to Jared Mitchell.
The batter is number 15, the first baseman.
Mitchell, 2 for 13, a 154 average, still looking for his first RBI of the season. Luke Gravy, the runner at second with 2 down. First pitch, in there for a called strike, 0-1. Bielner from the stretch, the pitch. Swing and a miss. Mitchell down to count 0-2. The defense for Ames, Josh Model in left, Logan Bierke in center, Karsten Hansen in right, Charles Tucker at third, Austin Gabrielson at short, Easton Middlestat at second, Bodie Hatfield at first, Aiden Nye behind the plate. Now the 0-2 to Mitchell. Runner goes, pitches outside, throw down to third is in time. No, safe is the call. Oh, he didn't hang on to the baseball. The tag was there. But Gravy steals third as the ball pops out. And the count 1-2 to Mitchell. Now a base hit would definitely score the game's first run. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike three, pitch in the dirt. And the throw down to first will complete the putout to retire the side. No runs, one hit, one left after half an inning. Ottumwa nothing. Ames coming up on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Get the small-town charm with real-world experience at William Penn University. Located in beautiful Oskaloosa, Iowa, William Penn is the perfect place to pursue your higher education. We offer a diverse selection of majors, including a 4-year nursing degree. And our state-of-the-art facilities offer the latest technology. With small class sizes and affordable tuition, William Penn is a great place to call home. Invest in your future at William Penn. Visit wmpenn.edu today to learn more and enroll.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Bottom of the first inning, Ottumwa had a hit but no runs in the top half, and now hard-throwing right-hander Tucker Long, the freshman, will take the mound for his second start of the season. His first time out against Southeast Polk. Had no decision, went 5 2/3 innings. Has an ERA of 1.24. Allowed 4 runs in that start, only 1 earned. His defense really let him down. Allowed 8 hits, walked 2, struck out 6. The defense behind him, Braylon Griffiths in left, Javen Rominger in center, Tanner Shark in right. Matt Mitchell at third, Carter Thompson at short, Kason Palm at second, Jared Mitchell at first, and Dalton Dowd behind the plate. Aiden Nye, Carter Geffrey, Austin Gabrielson, the top 3 in the Ames batting order. Nye is a catcher, both teams with catchers as leadoff hitters. Nye is a senior, he's hitting .368 with a home run and 6 driven in, and he takes a called strike 0-1. Long's next offering. Ground ball to short. Thompson's got it. Fires to first and 1 down. That will bring up Ames' most dangerous hitter, Carter Geffrey. Told that, like Tucker Long, Geffrey is committed to play for Iowa.
Number 17, the DH, Carter Geffrey.
Geffrey hitting .500 on the young season, 13 for 26, 9 doubles, 3 triples, a home run, 7 runs batted in. He's also walked 9 times. I imagine a few of those were intentionally done. First pitch. Inside corner, strike 1. Geffrey, a junior, Long, a freshman, so down the road they might be Hawkeye teammates. It would be, I don't know, maybe 4 years from now when Tucker will be a freshman at Iowa. That pitch on the outside corner, strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, nobody on. The wind and the pitch. Line foul off to the left, and we'll do it again at 0-2. Another 0-2 pitch from Tucker. Downstairs, 1-2. Long from the windup, the 1-2 to Geffrey. Hit the opposite way through the hole for a 1-out single.
Base hit for Geffrey.
Not solid contact, but a well-placed ball by Geffrey going the other way, so he's at first.
Number 4, the shortstop, Austin Gabrielson.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Austin Gabrielson, batting .257 with 3 runs batted in. Another right-handed hitter for the Little Cyclones. Long now from the stretch. The pitch. Low and away, ball 1. Geffrey has yet to attempt to steal this year. Jared Mitchell holding him on. The 1-0. Ground ball up the middle. That's through for a base hit. Geffrey will stop at second as Rominger gets it back in. 2 on, 1 out for the left fielder, Josh Model. Model, the senior, hitting .286. He's driven in 5. First left-handed batter that Tucker Long will face today.
The batter, number 13, the left fielder, Josh Model.
Long from the stretch, looks back and delivers, and there's a fly ball to right. Shark over towards the line. He's going to have to play it on a hot base hit. Geffrey around third on his way home. Here's the relay throw will not be made. The run scores. Runners on the corners, and 1-0 Ames here in the top of the first.
Drives in Geffrey.
3 straight one-out singles, and Ames is on the board. Nothing's been hit particularly hard this inning. Opposite field single for Geffrey, a ground ball up the middle for Model, and then a flare over towards the right field line by, Gabrielson, the ground ball up the middle, then Model the flare with the RBI. Now here's the pitcher, Braden Bielner. And the runner goes, the pitch all the way to the backstop. The run's going to score. It's 2-0 on the wild pitch. Model will get a stolen base. He was running on the pitch. Now 1-0 count to Bielner with the runner at second and still only 1 out. Braden Bielner hitting just 167, 5 for 30. He has 2 runs batted in. The 1-0 grounded foul off to the left, and the count evens at a ball and a strike. Long looked like he was starting off well, retired the first batter easily, was 0-2 on Geffrey, and then that little ground ball to the other side for a single got this rally going. That pitch in there for a strike to Bielner, 1-2. Tucker looks back at second in the pitch. Swinging a foul at the plate, Bielner just did get a piece of it to stay alive at 1-2. Long, another look back at second, another 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball just missed inside, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Pitch on the way. Ground ball up the middle and past the diving Palm into center for another single. Around third and on the way home. Here's the throw to the plate. It is not in time. And it's 3-0 Ames. As Bielner goes to second on the throw. Boy, 3 ground ball singles that have just found the right spots and a flare to right for a hit. 4 hits in the inning, 3 runs home. We'll get a courtesy runner for Bielner.
The batter is number 22, the second baseman, Easton Middlestat.
Courtesy runner is Grafton Linder, so Linder running at second. And here is Easton Middlestat, the second baseman. We'll spell that for you in a moment. First pitch from Tucker, high, ball 1. Middlestat, a senior, hitting .316 with 4 runs batted in. That's Mittelstaedt, Middlestat. And a ground ball to the right side past Mitchell into right. Another base hit, runner around third. They're going to put on the stop sign as Tanner Shark fires a strike home to Dowd. But my goodness. 5 straight singles by Ames. Runners on the corner, still only 1 out. Here is the first baseman, Bodie Hatfield. Hatfield, only 5 at-bats this season so far. He's 1 for 5 with an RBI. The pitch, up high, ball 1. Well, this is not what Ottumwa expected with Tucker Long on the mound, certainly. Down 3-0 here in the bottom of the first. Pickoff throw to first, not in time. The pitch, runner goes, pitch is high, throw down to third. Not in time. Ottumwa trying to catch the runner Linder down at third, napping, but he dives back in. Middlestat will get the steal. Pitch was a ball. It's 2-0 to Hatfield. And there's a foul back. Count is 2-1. Five straight one-out singles for Ames. Long going back to the windup with runners at second and third. He could really use a strikeout here, the 2-1. Breaking ball in there, strike two. It's the best off-speed pitch that Tucker's thrown in the early going. Two and two to Hatfield, and that pitch just missed inside. 3-2. Three balls, two strikes. The payoff. Swing and a miss, strike three. A big second out for Tucker Long. First strikeout brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance in Ottumwa. That'll bring up Karsten Hansen, the right fielder. Hansen 1 for 4 on the season. Second and third, two away. Left-handed batter in the pitch. Ground ball to the left side. Carter Thompson has it. Throw to first. And the long inning is finally over, but Ames gets 3 runs on 5 hits. There were no errors. They leave 2 after an inning. Bulldogs down 3-0 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is Howie Sonic.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Top of the second inning, and Ottumwa's got its work cut out for it here in Game 1. The Bulldogs trailing at Ames 3-0. OHS will have Tucker Long, Braylon Griffiths, and Matt Mitchell due up here in the second against Ames right-hander Braden Bielner. Long will come to the plate, hitting 2 for 11, a 182 average, couple of runs batted in. He'll try to help his own cause after a frustrating first inning. I don't even want to call it a rough first inning. I don't feel like any of those 5 hits were hit particularly hard. 4 of them were ground balls that just found holes. One of them was a flare over towards the right field line. Long, as we've talked about, throws right-handed but bats left-handed. Facing his counterpart, Braden Bielner. First pitch of the second inning is grounded to the right side. Up at the first baseman Hatfield. He will underhand to Bielner on the bag in time for out number 1. One away for Braylon Griffiths. Griffiths hitting 182, 2 for 11 on the young season.
The batter is number 29, the left fielder, Braylon Griffiths.
First pitch misses for ball 1. Someone had the leadoff hitter on in the top of the first, couldn't do anything with it, and then Ames put 3 on the board in the bottom half. Griffiths chops it foul back behind the plate, 1-1. One ball, one strike to Griffiths, and a swing and a miss had him reaching 1-2. The wind by Bielner and the 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike three for out number two. Second strikeout for Bielner. And the batter is Matt Mitchell. Mitchell off to a good start in his first varsity season. Sophomore third baseman, 4 for 9. Still looking for his first RBI as he pops it foul back towards near us and up against the screen, no play for strike one. Oh, 1-1 the count to Matt Mitchell. 2 out, nobody on, top of the second. Ottumwa in arrears early, 3-0. The next offering, pop foul back and out of play, and Mitchell down in the count 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. The wind and the pitch. In the dirt, 1-2. Someone down 3-0, batting here in the top of the second. The 1-2. In the dirt again, 2-2. Jabin Rominger on deck if the inning continues past Matt Mitchell, who digs back in with those red batting gloves. The 2-2 pitch. Outside, count fills, 3-2. Scoreboard, yep, there's the second strike. Scoreboard had 3-1 for a moment, but we had the foul against the screen and then the foul over the screen. Now the 3-2 to Mitchell. Called strike three in the outside corner, and the inning is over. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left. We go to the bottom of the second. Dogs down 3-0 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
All roads lead to the new home of the realtors you've come to trust in our community, Bridge City Realty. Whether you're buying or selling property, contact our qualified staff of experienced professional salespeople at our offices, now located next door to Walgreens. We're right in the heart of Ottumwa at 301 West 4th, so stop by or call our new office line at 684-1234. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate agency.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Bottom of the second inning, Ottumwa High Baseball brought to you by Josh Brenda and the team at Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home, on the corner of Penn and Jeff in Ottumwa. By Bridge City Realty, your Ottumwa and surrounding areas real estate pros for buying or selling property. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's trusted experts. And by Graphics Masters on Albee Road in Ottumwa, across from the BP. Contact them for all your window, auto signage, vinyl decals, wall sayings, custom apparel, and advertisement needs. Tucker Long hoping to settle down here in the second inning. Ames leading 3-0 as they'll send the 9-1 and 2 hitters, starting with the center fielder, Logan Bierke.
The batter, number 1, the center fielder, Logan Bierke.
Bierke, just a sophomore, he's hitting 136 with a couple of runs batted in. Long's first pitch, downstairs, ball 1. Some clouds in the sky, but bright sunshine on the field as that pitch is swung on and missed, and the count even at 1-1 to Bierke. Tucker winds and delivers, and it's a little bit low, 2-1. The freshman right-hander brings it home, and that's outside, 3-1. Top of the order, Aiden Nye on deck. The 3-1 pitch, high ball 4. A leadoff walk issued to the number 9 hitter, Bierke. That'll bring up the catcher, Aiden Nye, who grounded to short his first time up. In that first inning, Nye grounded out to begin the inning, and then Ames had 5 straight singles. None of them hit particularly hard, but
is number 21, the catcher,
None of them anywhere where anybody could get a glove on it. It was the hit 'em where they ain't strategy, and it worked very well. They scored 3 runs. Throw to first. Close play, not in time. Bierke 1 for 1 stolen base tries so far this season for Ames. He's running. Pitch is swung on and missed. The throw down to second, the tag. And out at second is Bierke for out number 1 as Kason Palm applies a tag. Dalton Dowd with the strike. And there's 1 down. Caught stealing 2-4. And the count is 0-1 to Aiden Nye as he swung and missed at that pitch. Long back to the windup, the 0-1. Inside corner with a breaking ball, 0-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Had him fooled there for out number 2. Second strikeout for Tucker, brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance in Ottumwa. So here is Carter Geffrey, who's hitting over 500 now, singled and scored in the first inning.
The batter, number 17,
Kind of a B-hack and a poke through the hole on the right side with a 1-2 pitch last time. Takes a strike here, 0-1. The 0-1 offering. Outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Tucker working quickly. That pitch a little bit off the plate, 2-1. Two out, nobody on. Bottom of the second inning. The 2-1 pitch to Geffrey. That misses, 3-1. You can hear Coach Yeager in the dugout encouraging Tucker Long to, quote, go right at him. The 3-1. He went right at him, fastball, took it for strike 2. 3-2 to Carter Geffrey. Austin Gabrielson on deck if the inning continues. 2 out, nobody on, bottom of the second. Ames leading Ottumwa 3-0. Long winds and the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a foul as Geffrey just did get a piece of it to stay alive, and that caught a bit of the catching hand of Dalton Dowd, and he'll try to shake that off. We'll do it again at 3-2 in a moment. Three balls, 2 strikes. Long from the windup, first base side of the rubber. Another 3-2 from the righty. Ground ball up the middle, base hit, another ground ball single. It's amazing today how many times Ames is hitting the ball on the ground and it's getting through. This is why when they talk in the big leagues about what they call BABIP, B-A-B-I-P, batting average on balls in play, and why that fluctuates for hitters from year to year and for pitchers. And it's not a very reliable stat because a lot of it is, you know, luck dependent. You hit a ground ball, sometimes it gets through, sometimes it doesn't. For Ames, they're all getting through right now, it seems. That's their 6th hit. First pitch to Gabrielson. Off the glove of Dowd, and down to second goes Geffrey. That'll be a passed ball. All of a sudden, Ames has a runner in scoring position with 2 out and a 1-0 count to Austin Gabrielson, who singled and scored in the first inning. Long's next offering in there for a called strike, 1-1. A look back at second, the 1-1 pitch. On the outside corner, strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes. A long look at second. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and the inning is over. As Tucker Long gets his 3rd strikeout, brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance in Ottumwa. No runs, no hits. Pardon me, 1 hit and 1 left. We go to the 3rd inning. Dogs down 3-0 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Seasons change, Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Top of the third inning, Bulldog Baseball brought to you by Sonic Drive-In, featuring made-to-order American classics, signature menu items, and speedy service from friendly car hops. Cruise on over to Sonic, North 63 next to Walgreens, for the ultimate Sonic experience. By William Penn University, the place to widen your potential. Daytime, online, and evening classes begin every 8 weeks. Visit wmpenn.edu for more information. And by Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine Clinic. Top of the third, Ottumwa down 3-0. 8-9 and 1 due up for the Dogs. Rominger, Palm, and Dowd. Javen Rominger throws lefty, bats righty. First pitch he sees from Braden Bielner. He hits in the air to left center field. Pretty well hit, and that is caught on the run by the center fielder, Logan Bierke, for out number one, and he just took extra bases away from Javen Rominger.
The batter, number 27. Second baseman, Kaysen Palm.
That brings up the second baseman, Kaysen Palm. Palm 1 for 5 on the young season. First pitch in there for a strike, 0-1. The 0-1 in the dirt, 1 ball, 1 strike. The wind by Bielner and the 1-1 to Kaysen. And a ground ball right back to the mound. Bielner fields it cleanly, throw to first, and 2 down.
Bielner with the throw to retire.
Top of the order, Dalton Dowd singled his first time up, leading off the game.
The batter is number 18, the catcher, Dalton Dowd.
Two out, nobody on. And the pitch. Inside corner strike with a fastball, 0-1. The 0-1 in the dirt, swung on and missed, and the count 0-2 to Dowd. Someone down 3-0, 2 out, nobody on, top of the third inning. The 0-2. Popped up foul left side, and unable to make the running catches. The third baseman, Tucker, had leather on it but couldn't hang on, and Dowd gets new life. Still 0-2. Still 0-2 to Dowd. Left-handed batting catcher awaiting the next pitch. And he pops it foul off to the left out of play. We'll do it again. Another 0-2 pitch. Pop up. Shallow left center. Back is the shortstop, Gabrielson, to make the catch and retire the side. Ottumwa goes down in order. We go to the bottom of the third. Dogs down 3-0 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Birthdays, ladies' night out, bachelor or bachelorette party, sports team, no matter what your special event or sport, at Graphics Masters, we can make you stand out. We offer custom apparel, t-shirts, sweatshirts, koozies, and more. We even make custom signage for your event. It's all here under one roof. We even offer auto detailing as well. Like Graphics Masters on Facebook to see some of our quality work, or stop into the shop located on Albee Road across from the BP. Graphics Masters, we print your words.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Bottom of the third inning, game one of our doubleheader here in Ames, Bulldog Baseball. Brought to you by Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive for 24/7 emergency service, including nights, holidays, and weekends. Fast, friendly, and professional service at Roto-Rooter, servicing Ottumwa and surrounding areas. By Family First Chiropractic, West 2nd Street, Ottumwa, delivering an elevated level of holistic care for the entire family, incorporating multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure their clients receive the best results as fast as possible. And by Citizens Mutual in Bloomfield, your premium broadband provider now in Wapello County. Go to findmyfiber.mycmtech.com to purchase fiber internet at your home. Tucker Long back to the mound here in the bottom of the third. Ottumwa down 3-0. Ames got 3 runs on 5 straight singles in the first inning. Josh Modell, the left fielder, had the first RBI of that run. Also scored a run in the inning. First pitch from Tucker Long. Off speed, outside corner, strike one. 0-1 to Modell. Tucker rocks and fires, and there is a ball fouled off to the right, 0-2. Four, 5, and 6, Modell, Biener, and Middlestat due up here for Ames in the bottom of the third. Tucker's 0-2. High and away, 1 ball, 2 strikes. The next offering from the hard-throwing righty. Fastball called, strike 3, froze him for out number 1. Strikeout number 4 for Tucker Long, brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance in Ottumwa. That'll bring up the pitcher, Braden Bielner. RBI hit his first time up. Another one of those grounders that found a hole. First pitch. Check swing. Did he go around? No swing, says the base umpire. Ball 1. Now the 1-0. Upstairs 2-0. The next offering from Long. That apparently missed as well. 3-0 the count. And the 3-0 pitch. Outside, ball 4. 4-pitch walk after a 4-pitch strikeout here in the inning. Should again get a courtesy runner for Bielner.
The batter is 22, second baseman, Easton Middlestat.
And we will again see Grafton Linder running at first. Easton Middlestat, the batter, a single his first time up. Throw to first, and in time, picked him off. Tucker Long fires and picks off Linder for out number 2. Second time a Little Cyclone base runner has been erased. In the second inning, Logan Bierke was caught stealing as Middlestat fouls it off 0-1. Here in the third inning, the courtesy runner Linder is picked off. No balls and a strike to Middlestat. Now 2 out, nobody on. The pitch. That one missed. 1 ball, 1 strike. Tucker winds in the 1-1. Tied him up, fastball, strike two. Long appears to have settled down nicely after that tough first inning. Here's the 1-2 pitch. In there, called, strike three, and he knew it. Side retired. Another strikeout for Long, brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance in Ottumwa. No runs, no hits, a walk, but nobody left. We go to the fourth. Dogs down 3 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Get the small town charm with real-world experience at William Penn University. Located in beautiful Oskaloosa, Iowa, William Penn is the perfect place to pursue your higher education. We offer a diverse selection of majors, including a 4-year nursing degree. And our state-of-the-art facilities offer the latest technology. With small class sizes and affordable tuition, William Penn is a great place to call home. Invest in your future at William Penn. Visit wmpenn.edu today to learn more and enroll.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Top of the fourth inning. Bulldog baseball brought to you by Mike and the team at Mike's Pizza, Ottumwa's favorite place to eat. Wonder if they'll deliver all the way up here in Ames. Probably not. Also by Community First Credit Union, because together is better. Check them out at cfirstcreditunion.com.
Leading off, the right field.
Ottumwa down 3-0. They've got the 2, 3, and 4 hitters due up here in the top of the fourth. Tanner Shark, Carter Thompson, Jared Mitchell. Shark a sacrifice bunt his first time up. Braden Bielner winds and delivers, and Tanner lines it. And a leaping catch by the second baseman, Middlestat, for out number 1. Soft line drive, and quickly one away. Bielner has set down 10 in a row after Dowd had the leadoff single to start the game. Carter Thompson popped out to second his first time up. Righty to righty the pitch. In there for a strike, 0-1. Bielner brings it home, and Thompson grounds it foul, third base side. Fielded cleanly by John Yeager. Count 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch in the dirt, 1-2 to Thompson. Carter digs in again. The 1-2 pitch. In the dirt again, 2-2. Thompson trying to battle back. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Ground ball third base side, fielded by Tucker. Long throw across is in time for out number 2.
With the throw.
That'll bring up Jared Mitchell, who struck out his first time up.
Number 15, the first baseman, Jared Mitchell.
Bielner through 3 2/3 has struck out 3. He has not walked a batter. Mitchell tried to check his swing, and he went around, says the base umpire on appeal, 0-1. Mitchell digs back in. Now the 0-1. Low and away, 1 ball, 1 strike. The next offering from Bielner. In there for a strike, 1-2. Jared digs back in, now trying to protect the plate. The 1-2. That's a liner into right center. That's going to get down for a base hit, maybe more. Mitchell around first, on his way to second. And the throw to second is offline. Jared Mitchell with the 2-out double. Right fielder Hansen came up firing, but well offline. And Ottumwa has its second hit. That ends a streak of 11 in a row retired by Bielner. Jared's first double of the year, just Ottumwa's third double and fourth extra base hit all season. And now here is Tucker Long, grounded back to the mound his first time up. First pitch. Ground ball left side, that's through the whole base hit. Mitchell around third, and he will get the stop sign. And it's a good thing, too, as the left fielder Modal fires back into the plate on one hop. But back-to-back hits for Mitchell and Long. And Ottumwa's got its first real threat of the day. That'll bring up Braylon Griffiths, who struck out his first time up. We'll get a courtesy runner here for Tucker Long. That'll be Kobe Chantalavan. Can't wait to hear the PA announcer try Kobe's name. Now Griffiths with a chance to drive in Ottumwa's first run. Dogs down 3-0, but threatening here in the top of the fourth. Bielner's pitch in the dirt, ball one. Snap throw down to first, not in time. Chantalavan has 2 steals on the year. Not going here, and a foul back by Mitchell. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pardon me, by Griffiths. Matt Mitchell's on deck. Jared Mitchell at third, Chantalavan at first, 2 down. Jared Mitchell doubled. Tucker Long singled. Now the pitch to Braylon in the dirt. And the count 2-1. Two and one, the count to Braylon Griffiths. Trying to put Ottumwa on the board and cut into this 3-run deficit. The pitch. Runner goes. Throw down to second. Not in time. Ball got into center field. Jared Mitchell comes home. Kobe heading for third. He's there safely. Ottumwa's on the board at 3-1. So the Bulldogs execute the double steal. And then Chantalavan takes third on the throwing error by the catcher, Nye.
The left fielder, Braylon Griffiths.
Pitch was a strike. Count is 2-2 to Braylon. And that pitch way outside, 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 3-1 now the score, and another runner at third now for Ottumwa. The 3-2. Low ball 4. First walk issued by Bielner. Runners on the corners again, and here's Matt Mitchell, who struck out his first time up.
The batter is number 20, the third baseman, Matt Mitchell.
See if Ottumwa gets aggressive on the base paths again. Braylon 2 for 3 in stolen base tries so far. First pitch to Mitchell in there for a strike, 0-1. Throw to first, not in time. Some music came over the PA for a moment. Saw Nye, the catcher, turn around, put his hands in the air like, what is that? A lot of other people did that too. That pitch popped up foul, heading over towards us behind the first base dugout, out of play. And the count 0-2 to Matt Mitchell. Ottumwa on the board with a run here in the top of the fourth, still trailing 3-1. Runners on the corners and 2 down. 0-2 count to Matt Mitchell. And the pitch. In the dirt, runner going. They will throw through, not in time. Coming home is Chantalavan, and he scores. And now, trying to get back to second and doing so safely, is Griffiths. 3-2. The Bulldogs again execute the double steal. I was surprised with the pitch in the dirt that Nye threw it down to second. As soon as he let it go, Kobe was coming home. He beat the Raps standing up. Count is 1-2 to Mitchell. And the tying run now in scoring position. Griffiths at second base. All of this happening after there were 2 out and nobody on here in the top of the fourth. Jared Mitchell doubled, Long singled. Chantalavan, the courtesy runner, stole second. Mitchell stole home on the throw, and the throw in into center as well. There's a ground ball right side Nice job going down to a knee to field it by the first baseman Hatfield. Steps on the bag to retire the side, but Ottumwa gets 2 runs. On 2 hits, there was 1 error and 1 left. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Ottumwa down 3-2 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Bottom of the 4th inning, and we have a much more interesting ball game all of a sudden. Ottumwa's back within a run at 3-2. Tucker Long has needed 56 pitches to get through 3 innings, and the limit for him as a freshman is 90. So hopefully he's got at least another couple innings left in him. He settled down nicely after the tough start. Tucker has struck out 5 in 3 innings. He's walked 2. Check that, he's only walked 1. 7, 8, and 9 due up in the Ames order. Hatfield, Hansen, and Bierke. Bodie Hatfield struck out his first time up. First pitch here from Tucker. Swing and a miss, pulled the string on him. 4 strike 1. Out in front of a changeup. The 0-1. Swing and a miss again. 0-2. The wind in the 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Hatfield down on 3 pitches for out number 1. Strikeout number 6 for Tucker Long, brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance in Ottumwa. One away for Karsten Hansen. A ground ball to short his first time up. Righty to lefty the pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1. That is 4 pitches in the inning and 4 swings and misses by Ames. That pitch is a strike and the count 0-2. Now the 0-2. That one missed 1-2, and after 5 straight strikes, the first ball of the inning. And the 1-2 called, strike 3 at the knees for out number 2. Back-to-back strikeouts for Long, brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance in Ottumwa. Strikeout number 7. By the way, we had a brief blip with the stream, but it's back running now. If you had flipped over to the radio briefly, the live video stream running again. Here is Logan Bierke, who walked but was in caught stealing back in the 2nd inning. First pitch. Strike at the letters, 0-1. Tucker Long not messing around this inning, going right after these Ames hitters. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Sun is stuck behind a cloud for the moment. It'll be out again soon. Here's the 0-2. Liner caught by Carter Thompson at short, and it's a quick 1-2-3 inning for Tucker Long. We go to the 5th. Dogs down 3-2 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hi, this is Cassandra Brewer, clerical lead at Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine Clinic. If you're looking for a local provider to handle you and your family's healthcare needs, consider Mercy One Ottumwa. From pediatrics to geriatrics and everything in between, we are here for you year-round to assist you in your healthcare needs. We also offer our quick care walk-in clinic with no appointment necessary, open Monday through Friday from 7 to 4:30. Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine Clinic. Your best life, our one purpose. Visit mercyone.org.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Top of the 5th inning. Let's see if Ottumwa can carry the momentum from the fourth inning over into the fifth frame. They still trail Ames, but only by a run. It's 3-2. And Ottumwa will have Rominger, Palm, and Dow due up 8, 9, and 1. Javen made a bid for a double his first time up, robbed on a running full-speed catch by the center fielder Logan Bierke in the left center gap. Bulldogs had a hit to start the game, had their next 11 retired in a row. Then with 2 out in the fourth inning, Jared Mitchell doubled, Tucker Long singled. His runner, Chantalavon, stole second. Mitchell stole home on the play. Then Chantalavon went to third on an error as Javen takes ball 1. After Chantalavon got to third, Griffiths walked, stole second, and on the throw, Chantalavon came home for the second run. Now the 1-0. Upstairs, 2-0. And Matt Mitchell made a bid for a game-tying single after the second run had scored as the 2-0 is popped up left side. The third baseman Tucker underneath it, and he'll make the catch for out number 1.
Tucker with the catch.
Mitchell's ground ball to the right side in the fourth inning was stopped on a sliding play by the first baseman Hatfield, another couple inches over towards the hole, and that ball would have been in right field. And very likely Griffiths would have been coming home from second. Here's Case and Palm, grounded back to the mound his first time up. Takes a pitch up high here, ball 1. Braden Bielner's 1-0 pitch. On the outside corner, evens things up at a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Fouled back to the screen over near us as we sit on the first base side. Count 1 and 2 to Palm. 1 out, nobody on here in the top of the fifth. Ames 3 runs, 6 hits, and an error. Ottumwa 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors. Palm takes a fastball outside corner called strike 3 for out number 2.
That's a K for Bielner.
Strikeout number 4 for Bielner. Back to the top of the order, Dalton Dowd, who is singled and has popped to short.
Batter number 18, the catcher, Dalton Dowd.
2 out, nobody on. That was the same situation last inning when Ottumwa began its rally. Let's see if Dalton can get another rally going here. First pitch, up and in, ball 1. The 1-0 pitch to Dalton, taken outside, 2-0. Righty to lefty, the 2-0 pitch. Missed with an off-speed pitch, 3-0. Tanner Shark on deck. Bielner winds. Dowd showing bunt. He's going to take all the way, and that one missed, ball 4. 4-pitch walk to Dalton. Second walk issued by Bielner, and here is Shark, who has laid down a sac bunt and has lined out to second.
Tanner Shark.
Courtesy runner for Dalton Dowd will again be Luke Gravy. Gravy running for Dowd in the first inning, stole third, was eventually stranded there. Throw to first, and Luke back in safely on a close play. Now the pitch to Tanner. High chopper over the mound and behind the bag at second, fielded by the second baseman Middlestad, who steps on the base to retire the side. No runs, no hits, a walk, and a man left. We go to the bottom of the fifth. Ottumwa down 3-2 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
All roads lead to the new home of the realtors you've come to trust in our community, Bridge City Realty. Whether you're buying or selling property, contact our qualified staff of experienced professional salespeople at our offices, now located next door to Walgreens. We're right in the heart of Ottumwa at 301 West 4th, so stop by or call our new office line at 684-1234. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate agency.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Bottom of the fifth inning, Tucker Long has put zeros on the board since that Ames 3-run first. He'll face the top of the Little Cyclones order here. Ames still leading 3-2.
The catcher,
Aiden Nye, the batter, followed by Carter Geffrey and Austin Gabrielson. Nye is 0 for 2 with the ground out and a strikeout. Long allowed 5 hits in that first inning. He did give up a 2-out hit in the second, but nothing since. First pitch to Nye. Misses ball 1. The next offering on the outside corner for a called strike. One and one to the Ames catcher, Aiden Nye. The next pitch. Ew, it came in and hit him. Got him in the side, and Ames has a leadoff man on for only the second time tonight.
the DH, Carter Geffrey.
Carter Geffrey, the batter, will get a runner for the catcher, Nye. Judd Simpson will be the runner. That's the first batter Tucker has hit this season. So here's Geffrey, who has singled and walked. Runner at first, nobody out. The pitch. In there for a strike to Geffrey, 0-1.
Simpson on to run.
Judd Simpson, 7 for 9 in stolen base attempts. Not going to steal here as that pitch is way outside all the way to the backstop. Simpson will get second on the wild pitch. Count 1-1 to Geffrey. One ball, one strike. Speedy runner at second, nobody out here in the bottom of the fifth. The pitch in the dirt, 2-1. Ames ahead 3-2 and looking to add some insurance here in the fifth inning. The 2-1. Down low, 3-1. Three balls and a strike. Long's pitch. Fly ball to right over towards the line and landing foul out of the reach of Tanner Shark. 3-2. From our vantage point, we're off to the right, so our camera giving you at least the infield as best we can, and left field and center field. And even from where I'm sitting, that right field corner hard to see. I can see the foul pole kind of through the fence, but not much of foul territory down there. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Tucker could really use a strikeout, but Geffrey a very hard batter to retire. The 3-2. Strike 3 at the letters for out number 1. Big strikeout for Tucker Long, his 8th of the game. Brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance in Ottumwa.
The batter is number 4, the shortstop.
That brings up Austin Gabrielson. Singled and scored in the first, struck out in the second. Swing and a foul back, 0-1. Oh and 1 the count to Gabrielson. Long a look back at second and the pitch. Down low, 1 ball, 1 strike. The next offering from Tucker, upstairs and in, 2-1. Had another glitch with the stream, but it looks like we're running again. Now the 2-1 pitch. Slow chopper out in front of the plate, picked up by Dowd. Throw to first for out number 2. Advancing to third is the courtesy runner Simpson. But now there's 2 away as Gabrielson grounds out to the catcher. And the batter, Josh Modell, drove in a run and scored a run in the first inning, struck out looking in the third. Righty to lefty, the pitch. Swing and a miss, blew it right by him, 0-1. Modell, the cleanup hitter. Ames started this inning with a hit batter followed by a wild pitch, had a man at second, nobody out. He's now at third with 2 down. That pitch downstairs to Modell, 1-1. Big moment in this ball game. Ames leading 3-2. Feels like an important insurance run over at third base. The 1-1. Ground ball right side, fielded nicely on a backhand by Jared Mitchell. He'll step on the bag to retire the side. No runs, no hits, and a man left at third. We go to the 6th inning. Dogs down 3-2 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Top of the 6th inning. Getting a little late for Ottumwa, but they're right in the ball game. They trail Ames 3-2, as we'll have Carter Thompson, Jared Mitchell, and Tucker Long due up. Braden Bielner still on the mound for the Little Cyclones. He's thrown 64 pitches in 5 innings. He's given up 2 runs on 3 hits, only 1 earned. Bielner has walked 2 and struck out 4. By the way, if you're wondering about Tucker Long, he's at 81 pitches by my count through 5 innings, and he can only throw 90, so he may start the 6th inning, but unless he has a very efficient 6th inning, he will not finish it.
The batter is number 19.
Carter Thompson has popped to second and grounded to third, 0-2.
Carter Thompson.
Apologies for those of you who've had to switch from the live stream over to the radio. We're having some internet issues here. As the pitch is down and away to Thompson, 1-0. Try to reboot the router and get the stream back on the air. Here's the 1-0. Strike at the knees, 1-1. Bielner winds and delivers, and it's in the dirt, 2-1 to Thompson. Two balls, 1 strike. The pitch. Ground ball right side, fielded by the first baseman Hatfield. He will throw to Bielner on the bag for out number 1.
Hatfield to Bielner.
Thompson 0 for 3, and here's Jared Mitchell, who started the 2-run rally in the 4th inning with a 2-out double. Jared 1 for 2. He struck out back in the 1st inning.
The first baseman, Jared Mitchell.
First pitch to Jared. Ground ball down the third baseline. Sliding backhand attempt by Tucker. He can't get it. It's down the left field line. Getting it back in quickly is Modell, and Mitchell will hold on with a 1-out single. Jared 2 for 3. Potential tying run at first. And that'll bring up Tucker Long. Long singled back in the 4th inning. He's 1 for 2. We will get a pinch runner, I believe, for Mitchell here. And the pinch runner for OHS, Curtis Mull.
The batter is the pitcher.
So Mull at first. And here's Long. Got our stream restored. Hopefully the internet stays intact the rest of the way. Long takes a pitch up high, ball one. Short lead at first for Mull. Pitch to Long. That's up and in, 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. Throw to first, not in time, close play. Righty to lefty. The pitch. Fouled back and out of play. And the count 2-1 to Tucker. One on, one out, top of the sixth. The pitch fouled off the mitt of the catcher Nye, 2-2. Long looks like he's been trying to go the other way here. Mull, the pinch runner at first with one away. The 2-2. Down and in, full count 3-2 to Long. Braylon Griffiths on deck. Three balls, two strikes. Mull a short lead at first, not running. The pitch poked foul as Tucker Long able to spoil that pitch and stay alive. Still 3-2. Fielder from the stretch. Another 3-2. Ground ball out to short. Fielded by Gabrielson to second for one. The relay to first is not in time. Mull retired at second, 6-4. Ball hit too slowly for Ames to turn two. Long reaches on the fielder's choice. Imagine we will again see Kobe Chantalov on to run for Tucker, and we do. And it's up to Braylon Griffiths, who has walked and struck out. He stole a base after walking back in the fourth inning. Ames got 3 in the first, Ottumwa 2 in the fourth. That's it to this point. Runner at first, 2 down here in the sixth for the Bulldogs, trailing by a run. First pitch, outside, ball one. Short lead at first for Kobe. Pitch on the outside corner, 1 ball, 1 strike. I would almost expect Chantalov on to run at some point here. There's a pop foul off to the right. Hatfield, the first baseman, over for a look. And it's out of play. Count is 1-2. Let's see if Kobe is running on this pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes. There he goes. Pitch is popped in the air behind first base, and backing up to make the catch is Hatfield to retire the side. No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left. We go to the bottom of the sixth. The Ottumwa down 3-2 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Birthdays, ladies' night out, bachelor or bachelorette party, sports team, no matter what your special event or sport, at Graphics Masters, we can make you stand out. We offer custom apparel, t-shirts, sweatshirts, koozies, and more. We even make custom signage for your event. It's all here under one roof. We even offer auto detailing as well. Like Graphics Masters on Facebook to see some of our quality work, or stop into the shop located on Albee Road across from the BP. Graphics Masters, we print your words.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Bottom of the 6th inning, Ames 3, Ottumwa 2. Tucker Long is still on the mound for Ottumwa, but by my count, and again, my pitch count's unofficial, but it's not, if it's not right on, it's not far off. And I have Long at 81 pitches. His limit is 90. So how many batters he faces this inning will depend on how efficient he is. Ames has 5, 6, and 7 in their order due up. Braden Bielner, Easton Middlestat, and Bodie Hatfield. Bielner has singled and walked. He's driven in a run. And he swings and fouls it at the plate here. 0-1. The next offering from Tucker. Fastball strike at the knees, 0-2. Long will pause for a moment to readjust the red sleeve on his pitching arm. Now the freshman's 0-2 pitch. Chopper foul, will do it again. I do believe Long can finish an at-bat if he gets to 90 pitches in the middle of it. Here's the 0-2 again. Ground ball right side, fair down the line past the diving Mitchell. Round first on his way to second is Bielner. Shark fires in, but not in time. And a leadoff double down the line for Braden Bielner.
The batter is number 22, the second baseman, Easton Middlestat.
Middlestat, the batter. Single and a strikeout, 1 for 2. Ames will have Judd Simpson be the courtesy runner this time. Wait a minute, I didn't.
Simpson in to run.
I thought that if a guy was a courtesy runner in another in one spot, he couldn't be a courtesy runner in another spot. And I thought Simpson ran for the catcher Noah last inning. Linder had been the courtesy runner before. Apparently they're going to allow it. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Runner at second, nobody out. The pitch. Letter high strike, 0-1. I've got Tucker at 86 pitches. The 0-1. In there again, 0-2. Well, if he can retire Middlestat on this pitch or the next one, he might get one more batter. Now the 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Middlestat down on 3 pitches for out number 1. Strikeout number 9 for Tucker Long. Here's Bodie Hatfield. He's struck out twice.
Check that.
We're going to get a pinch hitter. Bobby Youthy, the batter, a senior, hitting 182, 4 for 22 with a couple of runs batted in. First pitch from Tucker. In the dirt, got away from Dowd, and down to third goes Linder. Simpson. And Ottumwa's going to have to bring the infield in. 1-0 to the pinch hitter, Youthy. Ames leading 3-2 and an important insurance run at third now with only 1 out. Long's 1-0. In there for a strike, 1-1. Now that's pitch number 90 by my count, but again, Tucker can finish the at-bat. Here's the 1-1. At the letters, 1-2. With that runner on third now and only 1 out, a strikeout, absolutely what Long needs. The pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3 and a breaking ball for out number 2. Strikeout number 10 for Tucker Long, brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance in Ottumwa. Karsten Hansen due up, but again, Long has hit the pitch limit, and that will be all for him on the mound here tonight. A very good outing after a rough first inning for Tucker Long, but he'll depart on the wrong end of a 3-2 score. It's a call to the bullpen. We'll take 30 seconds and tell you about the new Ottumwa pitcher after this on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
All roads lead to the new home of the realtors you've come to trust in our community, Bridge City Realty. Whether you're buying or selling property, contact our qualified staff of experienced professional salespeople at our offices, now located next door to Walgreens. We're right in the heart of Ottumwa at 301 West 4th, so stop by or call our new office line at 684-1234. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate agency.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
The new Ottumwa pitcher is right-hander Andrew Evans, a junior.
The new Ottumwa pitcher is number 13, Andrew Evans.
Evans has pitched in one game. He's thrown a third of an inning, allowing one hit but no runs. He's only faced two batters this season, and the first batter he'll face here was scheduled to be Karsten Hansen, but it looks like we'll get a pinch hitter because in the on-deck circle is Grafton Linder, who we saw earlier as a courtesy runner. Ames has a runner at third with two down in the bottom of the sixth inning, leading 3-2.
Batter number 6, Karsten Hansen.
So Linder will bat for Hansen. Righty to lefty, Evans pitch. Ground ball to the right side. Cason Palm has it. Throw to first. One pitch, and Evans gets Ottumwa out of the bottom of the sixth inning. No runs, one hit, and one left. We go to the seventh. Ottumwa needs one to tie, two to take the lead. They're down 3-2 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
High-speed internet is here, powered by a 100% fiber optic network. Citizens Mutual provides reliable, fiber-to-the-home, high-speed internet to rural Iowa.
My children and my grandchildren, when they come here, they didn't like to come visit very much because they couldn't get on their devices. Well, now they love it because they can have chats with their friends. People don't realize how isolated sometimes people are out in the rural areas. So, yeah, it's awesome.
Visit findmyfiber.mycmtech.com.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Top of the seventh inning. Last chance for Ottumwa in game one. Ames leading 3-2. Ames got all three of its runs in the first. Ottumwa got two in the fourth. And the Bulldogs are going to rally here in the seventh. They'll have to do it the bottom third of the order. Matt Mitchell, Javen Rominger, Cason Palm due up against the right-hander Braden Bielner, who's trying to finish what he started. Bielner's only thrown 81 pitches in 6 innings, so with a limit of 110, he's well within his reach. Mitchell has struck out and grounded out 0 for 2. Two walks, 4 strikeouts through 6 innings for Bielner. First pitch here to Mitchell in the seventh. Popped it up behind second, and the second baseman Middlestad onto the outfield grass makes the catch, 1 down. Javen Rominger robbed of an extra base hit in the third inning on a running catch in center, and then he popped out his last time up 0 for 2.
Batter number 1, the center fielder, Javen Rominger.
First pitch here to Rominger. Outside corner strike, 0-1. Bielner winds in the 0-1. In the dirt. And we've got aces wild on the scoreboard. Number 1 at bat, 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Neil Hartz, if you're listening, that one's for you. The wind and the 1-1 to Javen. Way high and inside. He ducks out of the way, 2-1. Bulldogs would take a base runner any way they can get it. Walk, hit, batter, error, base hit, whatever it takes to get that tying run on. Now the 2-1. Pop foul backing out of play, 2-2. Two balls, two strikes. The wind and the pitch. Ground ball to short. Gabrielson has it. Throw to first. And it bounces away. Rominger on his way to second. The throw not in time. We said we'd take a base runner any way we could get it. Nye, the catcher, backing up the play, but no chance to get Rominger. Tying run at second with only one down. Second error of the game against Ames. And the batter, Kason Palm. He's grounded out and struck out 0 for 2. Can Ottumwa take advantage here? Good speed at second. Palm takes a fastball, strike 0-1. Bielner from the stretch now. The 0-1. In the dirt, good stop by Nye. 1 ball, 1 strike. Well, the last time we were here was 7th inning run tied the game for Ames. That was 3 years ago. Can Ottumwa return the favor? The 1-1. Check swing. He did not go, said the plate umpire. 2-1 the count. Bielner comes set. Runner goes, the 2-1, downstairs, throw down to third, goes into left field. Rominger headed home, up with it. The throw to the plate, not in time, we're tied at 3. The aggressive base running pays off. Javen steals third. He scores on the throwing error by the catcher, Nye. That's his second error of the game, very costly for Ames. We're tied at 3 here in the top of the 7th. Tucker Long off the hook on the decision. Now he'll get no decision. Now the pitch popped up behind the plate. Nye can't find it. Now heading back, and he won't get there. Count is full at 3-2. Well, now nobody on, but the tying run scores. Rominger reaches second on a throwing error after a ground ball to short, then steals third and reaches home on another throwing error. 3-2 to Palm. The payoff. At the letters called strike 3 for out number 2. Top of the order, Dalton Dowd, who is 1 for 3.
Number 18, Dalton Dowd.
See if Ottumwa can manufacture a 2-out run here and grab the lead. First pitch from Bielner. Chopper over the mound, and it'll sneak off the edge of the glove of the second baseman Middlestad into center field for a 2-out single. Dowd has his second hit. And Luke Gravy will be his courtesy runner again. I said Dowd was 1 for 3. He was 1 for 2 with the walk. Now he's 2 for 3. And the go-ahead run at first for Tanner Shark. Shark 0 for 2 with the sacrifice bunt. He'll be swinging away here with 2 down. The pitch, ground ball to the second baseman, Middlestad. He'll feed Gabrielson on the bag at second for the fielder's choice. And the inning is over, but Ottumwa ties it. A run, a hit, 2 errors, and 1 left. We go to the bottom of the 7th, all tied at 3 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Bottom of the 7th inning. Ames didn't want to get here. Ottumwa had other ideas, tying at the top of the 7th. Now Andrew Evans, who threw one pitch to get the final out of the 6th inning, will try to keep Ames off the board and get us into extra innings. Evans will face 9, 1, and 2 for Ames, Bjerke, Nye, and then their most dangerous hitter, Carter Geffrey. Bjerke has walked and lined out to short, 0 for 1. Also was caught stealing after he walked. We didn't make note of this earlier, but when Jared Mitchell was pinch run for in the 6th inning, he re-entered the game in the bottom of the 6th at first base. Everybody else on the diamond the same as well for Ottumwa. So Bjerke, the center fielder, stands in. Evans peers over the glove, gets the sign from Dowd. First pitch of the bottom of the 7th. Apparently missed, ball 1. The right-hander is 1-0. Fly in the air, right center. Drifting back is Rominger. He's got a beat on it. And no, he doesn't. It's over his head. I thought he had it. He wasn't running all that hard. But Bjerke slides into second with a leadoff double.
The batter is the catcher, number 20.
And the winning run is at second with nobody out. Third straight inning, Ames has had a runner at second with nobody out. They did not score in the 5th or 6th. Now here's Aiden Nye, and would not be surprised at all if he lays down a bunt.
Simpson on to run.
Judd Simpson now pinch running. The Ottumwa dugout was talking as if he should be out of the game by now. Pitch bunted out and missed. Snap throw down to second, and all that Carter Thompson can do is make sure it doesn't go into center field. Strike 1 on Nye, who bunted at that ball and did not get it. Now the 0-1. Bunted, and Mitchell has to pick it up on a hop. Low throw to first off the glove of Palm. Around third and coming home is Bjerke, and that's how this ball game's going to end.
And Bjerke scores.
A walk-off error gives Ames the win by a final of 4-3. Gosh darn it. All right, we'll take 3 minutes, come back and get the Game 1 totals on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Birthdays, ladies' night out, bachelor or bachelorette party, sports team, no matter what your special event or sport, at Graphics Masters, we can make you stand out. We offer custom apparel, t-shirts, sweatshirts, koozies, and more. We even make custom signage for your event. It's all here under one roof. We even offer auto detailing as well. Like Graphics Masters on Facebook to see some of our quality work, or stop into the shop, located on Albee Road across from the BP. Graphics Masters, we print your words.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
At Family First Chiropractic, it is our goal to get you and your family as healthy as possible and keep you healthy for the rest of your life. We deliver an elevated level of care for the entire family. We approach healthcare from a holistic view, incorporating multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure that our patients achieve the best results as fast as possible. We believe you deserve the best. A little preventative care now will eliminate pain management in later years. We want our kids to grow and live an active, healthy lifestyle. Get your family checked at Family First Chiropractic.
Get the small town charm with real-world experience at William Penn University. Located in beautiful Oskaloosa, Iowa, William Penn is the perfect place to pursue your higher education. We offer a diverse selection of majors, including a 4-year nursing degree. And our state-of-the-art facilities offer the latest technology. With small class sizes and affordable tuition, William Penn is a great place to call home. Invest in your future at William Penn. Visit wmpenn.edu today to learn more and enroll.
Hey, it's Sam here, your Lisco sales rep. Summertime weather is just around the corner, so you know the drill. Construction is in full swing, and we have limited time to get your order on the list for this year. As you're prioritizing your goals for 2022, let's make you the priority. We can chat details about what would make your home or business data connection the most successful. To add or update your services, call me, Samantha Knoll, for your Lisco sales and account management. 641-209-5400, 209-5400, or visit us at lisco.com.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is Howie Sonic.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High Baseball on KBIZ and on the live video stream. Game one here at Ames in the book. And the error giveth and the error taketh away. Ottumwa tied the game on a couple of errors in the top of the 7th inning, but Ames wins it on an Ottumwa error, scoring the winning run in the bottom of the 7th, the final 4-3. The totals for the Little Cyclones: 4 runs, 8 hits, 3 errors, 6 left on base. Braden Bielner, the winning pitcher, he's now 1-1. For Ottumwa, 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error, 5 left on base. Andrew Evans, a tough luck loss in relief. He is 0-1. The ball game took 1 hour and 32 minutes to complete. Ames improves to 3-8. Ottumwa falls to 2-3. Game 2 of our doubleheader is coming up in just a little while. On the video side, we're going to end the Game 1 stream. We'll be off the stream for 15 minutes, and then we will launch the Game 2 stream and get ready for Game 2. On the radio side, we'll get you some Radio Iowa news, Radio Iowa sports, any other updates that are necessary, and be back on the radio with the pregame for Game 2 as well. So we're back in 15 minutes to get you ready for Game 2 between Ottumwa and Ames. Don't go anywhere. Bulldog Baseball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Hey, nice job clearing the clog.
Thanks.
You know anybody who could repair the water damage in my basement?
Roto-Rooter does that.
Do you guys fix water heaters?
Roto-Rooter does that.
How about a leaky faucet?
We do that.
Disposal repair?
We do that.
I've got to run a few errands, but if you could finish up those pies, that'd be great. Thanks.
And away go troubles down the drain.
Pies? Okay.